This program with the SCO contains some very well-known pieces and some not very well-known pieces. The not very well-known piece is a sonata or symphony for two horns and strings. The orchestra in Dresden had some very, very famous wind players, particularly the horn players, and Zelenka, another composer who's not on the program, wrote amazing pieces for incredibly high virtuosic horn pair that was at the court orchestra, and Heinichen also wrote music for this combination, so it's very much driven by the local talent in Dresden, this piece, and it's a wonderful display piece for the horns and for the strings. So it's very unknown, but it's a very, very exciting piece. The other well-known piece on the program is the Harpsichord Concerto in D minor by Bach, which is one of the great keyboard concertos of the 18th century. It's a real display piece for the harpsichordist, but I think it probably wasn't written for himself. I reckon it was written for one of his talented sons to show off at 4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoons when it was raining in Leipzig, when they used to go into the coffee house and perform with the Collegium Musicum. His sort of young 20-year-old sons came along and showed off, and I'm sure Bach was sitting there chugging along on the viola line. It's a very special piece. There's a lot of dialogue between the solo harpsichord and the viola player. So I have a suspicion that Bach was sitting there just playing simple quavers well and thinking, there's my son, he's quite good, and looking on as the son showed off rather massively.